Let's start today's journey with a coin that takes us back over a century, straight into the heart of World War I era Britain. Imagine holding a coin that circulated in 1917, a time when the world was changing rapidly and everyday objects like pennies carried stories of history, economy, and society. Today, we are exploring the 1917 one-penny UK coin. A small coin with a rich past that every collector should know about. Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into rare coins, historical currency, and the fascinating stories hidden in coins from around the world. If you love discovering the history, design, and value of coins, then you're in the perfect place. Today, we're taking a close look at the 1917 one penny from the United Kingdom. Its design, historical significance, and why collectors still seek it today. The 1917 one penny UK coin features the familiar portrait of King George V on the obverse. George V, who reigned from 1910 to 1936, was depicted in a left-facing profile wearing the imperial state crown. Around his portrait are the inscriptions Georgius V, Rex, E.T., and IMP, which stands for George V, King and Emperor of India. This design, crafted by Bertram McKennell, captures the dignity and authority of the king and was used on British pennies for many years. The details of his crown, beard, and facial features are remarkably sharp, making it an iconic piece of British coinage. Flipping, the coin reveals the reverse, which features the traditional Britannia design. Britannia is shown seated, wearing a Corinthian helmet, holding a trident in her left hand and resting her right hand on a shield bearing the Union flag. This image represents Britain's strength and maritime power, symbolizing the nation's dominance at sea and its rich history as an island nation. The word one penny is inscribed prominently below Britannia, and the year 1917 appears above her figure. The reverse design of Britannia was created by Leonard Charles Wyon and is considered one of the most beautiful depictions of the allegorical figure in British coinage history. The 1917 penny was struck in bronze, measuring 30.8 millimeters in diameter and weighing 9.4 grams. It was produced at the Royal Mint in London during a turbulent period in British history. World War I was in full swing, and the economy faced significant pressures. Despite this, pennies like the 1917 issue continued to circulate widely, helping everyday transactions at markets, shops, and factories. Holding one of these coins today is like holding a piece of the wartime economy, a small yet tangible connection to the lives of ordinary people a century ago. Collectors value the 1917 penny not just for its age, but for its condition and rarity. Most coins from circulation will show some wear, often on George V's portrait and the fine details of Britannia. Uncirculated examples with sharp detail, full luster, and no scratches are highly sought after. Depending on the grade, a 1917 penny in excellent condition can fetch significantly higher prices than its face value, especially among collectors of British pre-decimal coinage. There are also notable varieties and minting differences that collectors watch for. Some 1917 pennies show slight doubling on the inscriptions or small die cracks near Britannia's shield. While these errors are subtle, they add uniqueness to each coin and can increase its desirability. Coins with perfect details, clear edges, and vibrant bronze color are the ones that often appear in high-end collections or auctions. The historical significance of the 1917 penny is immense. It represents not only British coinage during World War I, but also the resilience of society at a time of hardship. These coins were used by soldiers, civilians, and workers, passing through countless hands and everyday lives. Today, owning a 1917 penny is a way to connect with history, admire fine coin artistry, and explore the stories of a century ago. So, if you come across a 1917 UK penny, take a moment to examine it closely. Look at King George versus features. The details on Britannia's trident and shield, and the overall condition of the coin. Even small scratches or marks can tell a story of its long journey through history. Thanks for watching.